you guys doing? Rodney Korn, PTA Global. We want to bring you a few innovative ways to use the same old stuff you've been using. Let's go through a cool little exercise that you can use and play with depending on your environment if you have the availability to. All right, so let's start with the environment. Let's run through our 3D motion checkpoints and check this out. So my environment is going to be a weight plate. Now your environment can change. It could be a weight plate, it could be a dumbbell, it could be chains, it could be a tire, it could be whatever you want to use when you see the exercise. It could be whatever you want to use relative to your environment that creates some type of mass and has probably a little bit of friction, so not too much, but a little bit of friction because that'll be part of the force that we're going to be using here. Okay, so my beginning position is going to be prone. Now I can either be prone hands and knees, or hands and feet. All right, I'm going to choose the hands and feet version. Depending on you or your clientele, it may be hands and knees. Okay, you're going to get the same aspect, same premise, understanding of it. It'll just be from a little different position. One's a little more progressed than the other. Okay, so environment weight plate. Beginning position is prone, hands and feet. My driver is going to be my opposite side hand. And the triangulation is going to be, essentially, it's going to be going alternating side lateral at about chest height. And then we're also going to show another variation where it's going to be anterior, and it's going to be alternating between overhead and hip, so to speak. Okay? So we'll show you what that looks like. And you can take it to in range of motion, initial range of motion. That's going to be dependent upon your client. So really play with the triangulation. It's cool. And the action is essentially a drag. I'm just going to call it a drag. I don't know what the actual term is, but for me, it's a drag because it keeps it simple. Okay, so I'm just going to be doing some dragging. And here's what it looks like. You can call it a press or a pull because it's kind of the same thing, but I'm just going to call it drag so we go back and forth. All right, so here's what it looks like. I'm going to start with my right hand. Right hand is going to go to opposite side lateral at chest height, and then it's going to come back. So it goes this way, and then comes back this way. This way, and then back this way. This way, and back this way. So you can see it's pretty cool because I got to get some good thoracic spine. Now this might be the one where you want to use the prone mobilization. So if you haven't seen the prone mobilizers, go to the prone mobilizer video and check that out. But we're going to come across and back, across and back. I can also go up and back, up and back. And I can go in a rotation manner as well. So I can go anterior, posterior lateral. I can go anterior, posterior. I can go alternating lateral. Okay, so I can use all of my triangulation with that. Okay, so let's do other side because I don't want to walk out of here halfway twisted. So just back and forth. I can go initial ranges of motion. I can go more mid ranges of motion, or I can go end range of motion. And then forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. Or I can go anterior lateral, posterior lateral, anterior lateral, posterior lateral. Totally cool. Okay? You can also use more hip motion. So as I come across, I can come back, I can slide it out and bring it back, slide it out, bring it back. So you can use hip, different foot widths, different foot positions. You can play with all that stuff. Just make sure you progress slowly. Make sure you start light and move into that. So it's just kind of a drag series. Okay? Pretty cool. Again, you can do it from hands and feet. Go play with that. Work it into your workout. There'll be other videos that show how to put that in. Real simple sequences and series so you can enjoy it in a workout. You make it yours. Have fun with it. Thanks.